$928 million have been stolen. Your money. Do you know where it's gone? Voter registration by leftist groups supporting the Democratic Party. It is an absolute scandal. Just the latest in the amount of money that's been stolen from you. $1 billion supposed to be for solar panels. Only 72 million was spent.
Gavin Newsom, here you are, and we saw what you just said. Whether people believe it or not, or, you know, because you got folks on the left trying to defend them, fine. Crime, homelessness, affordability, environment, debt in California, please. You got to convince me, oh, so you want us to let you run the country, but we see what's happening in California. Good luck with that.
Welcome back. That first was California GOP gubernatorial candidate Steve Hilton. He is leading in the polls there, saying his Cal Doge found nearly $1 billion was taken out of a California state program meant for solar panels and was instead blown on Democrat voter registration and to build left-wing activism centers. And then that was Stephen A. Smith saying, Newsom, you don't have it. You shouldn't run. Let's welcome to the show. We're excited to talk to from House Financial Services, Congresswoman Young Kim. Congresswoman, it's an honor to have you on. Thank you for joining us. What do you make of what you just heard? Because, you know, that nearly $1 billion was taken out of residents' gas tax and electric bills intended for solar panels, but instead it went to get out the Democrat vote in California.
Oh, my God, that's just tip of the iceberg. California is uncovering more fraud over time. As you know, California is becoming the fraud capital of America. Look, from the COVID days, we have found unemployment fraud because there was so much of the money that was being dispersed and they were just overwhelmed. And there was no check and balances. And now we're finding not only the unemployment benefits through EDD scams, we're now finding that monies have been diverted from the California students and also from SNAP benefits, taking the funds away from deserving families and students. Not only that, of course, we're talking about more fraud in commercial California driver license that were issued to undocumented illegal aliens, the SNAP benefits. I mean, there's so much fraud that I just don't know where to begin. And yet you're looking at our California governor just, you know, traveling around the country, traveling around the world. He's making America a laughingstock of the world. We need to stop this, and which is the reason why I'm so glad that when President Trump announced that he is establishing the anti-fraud task force, which will be led by our Vice President J.D. Vance, I welcome that, because just prior to the news coming out, I introduced No More Scams Act so that we can create at the federal level, the fraud strike force. Right now, all different agencies, the law enforcement agencies, the financial, investigators, they're all trying to do different things, but they're all fragmented. So my legislation will create that one agency, one person, filled with staff that are experienced with no
that's really interesting.
Of experience to go after the fraud using federal dollars.
And now you also have that assistant U.S. attorney overseeing fraud, too. It's really interesting, Congressman, what you're saying. What was your reaction when you heard this out of Minnesota, that Governor Tim Walz just now, 7 years later, launched new legislation to crack down on Minnesota's multi-billion-dollar fraud? One estimate says it could blow up to $30 billion. We got GOP Senator Marsha Blackburn saying, where were you 7 years ago? But Walz's Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan, told CNN she was not going to work with the Trump White House to investigate massive state fraud.
Mm-hmm. I would like to tell him the same thing, and I would like to tell that to our governor, Gavin Newsom. He's now trying to, do the damage control, but it's too late. We are already exposing all of these fraud ways and the abuse that has occurred. What is really breaking my heart is when SBA found out that there were so many fraud, people taking advantage of the vulnerability that we had. Now we had to stop 11,000 small business loans and applications, when they found out there were like $8.6 billion that was fraudulently applied for those small businesses, and SBA loans are, stopped. They had to stop that. And that means that hurts California businesses. So we need to get going with these. And I'm so glad that during the State of the Union this week, I was so glad that our very famous YouTuber, Nick, came to Washington, D.C., and I had an opportunity to talk to him. Thanked him for what he's doing, exposing the fraud ways in Minnesota. And I told him, we probably in California has more fraud. I wanted him to come back to California, work with us, and start exposing more fraud that is going on. So sad.
California Congresswoman Young Kim, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. We hope to have you back on soon. It's good to see you. Now